So, hello everyone. We're here with Ana Elena Tejera, the director of the film Panquiaco from Panama. Thank you a lot for taking the time for coming here. I have a few questions about the film because it seems to be some kind of mixture between fiction and documentary. And I found out that the character Tebaldo and the actual actor, they both have the same names. So I don't know, is the story of the film, the story of Tebaldo in the film Panquiaco, is it also based on Tebaldo, the actor himself? So is it somehow a story about his life and his experiences?
I think the story, it's for me, it's like I like to call more as performance, because in a way, also in real life, sometimes we are ourselves, but sometimes with invited characters or ourselves to deal with life. And in a way, I feel that the movie is documentary, because the conflict is a documentary conflict. And maybe the scenario sometimes is fiction, sometimes it's not. But in a way, what is important, it's that it's real. It's something that happened there, that is real, that changed. And this is why I feel that I feel link the movie with something more performative.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. In the movie, you talk about Panquiaco, and there's also an actual story about Panquiaco. I don't know if it's story, if it's myth, but also the name of the film, it's Panquiaco itself. So it seems to be very important. Could you tell us a little bit about Panquiaco and what the importance of Panquiaco is in general, and what the importance for Tebaldo is? What's between Tebaldo and Panquiaco? So
Yes, Panquiaco, it's a myth, but as a myth, is nothing right about this myth. It's the myth that when the colonialists, I can say the word now.
Yeah, it's difficult.
Colonialize
Yeah.
happened,
Yeah, right.
in Panama. It was Vasco Núñez de Balboa who came and arrived to the Atlantic Ocean and asked the people who live there, where's more gold? And they say, where is other big lake? And they walk, Panquiaco was the person who guided him, and they arrived to the the Pacific Ocean. But they saw that, wow, it's other sea, and this opened a really important period in the colonization of America, is all the Peru, Bolivia, because now they can see that we can move from Spain to the Atlantic, to the Atlantic, no, Pacific. In this time, Cebaldo, I have this lapsus because Cebaldo is Panquiaco.
Okay.
And Panquiaco, he said, well, okay, I'm sorry, earth, I'm sorry, land, I'm sorry, sea, what I do for you, because now nothing can be the same. And he give himself to the sea, no? And in a way, it's a real story, because historically we know that it's the discoverer of Pacific Ocean.
Yes.
But in a way, actually, this myth, it's we don't know if it's real or not, but it's in the stories of indigenous of Panama, in the songs, in the mythology. In a way, also, is this drama, no? Was Panquiaco who showed Balboa the sea, but at the same time, he feel bad of that, no? And I feel that this contradiction of Panquiaco is the same contradiction of Cebaldo. Cebaldo, he's from this community, he left the community, but he's not from Portugal, but he's not from this community now. and what is him, no? And in a way, I feel this is the conflict of Panama also, because of the geographic position. It's always this conflict that we are a place to people past, to animals. We are like accident geographic, but at the same time we are island. It's not clear also geologically what is Panama, and this sense to don't belong, I feel, is what it's the line of attach Panama, Cebaldo, Panquiaco, and all these layers of the story.
Okay, yeah, thank you a lot. You said that Cebaldo is actually Panquiaco for you, or in the movie. Do you think he also feels guilty like Panquiaco for leaving his country behind somehow, or?
Yeah, in a way, he's, of course, he's sad. This is the nostalgic he has, and he go back to try to find that this is there still, but it's not there more. No, the things that we have before are not the same. And in a way, I think that Cebaldo is also in a way Balboa, and it's not really concrete characters. They are all mixed in a way also with the story of the country. And for me, this is the interesting thing to play in the narrative, to mix all this and try to tell the sensation of this feeling of don't belong, because for me it's my feeling coming from Panama. Also is a feeling that don't have age, because I met Cebaldo when I had 26. He has 64, and we have the same conflict in a way. What I feel that is interesting is that this conflict that also is live in a lot of people after make Panquiaco. I understand that we don't talk so much about this, but in a way it's conflict very linked with the, for me, for the geographical position of my country.
Yes. Is the story of Balboa actually a known story in Panama? Do people know what Balboa did, and what's the connection of Balboa to Panama, or how do people feel about Balboa?
Actually, Balboa, it's the national symbol in Panama. Actually, the coin of Panama, it's called Balboa. The famous beer is called Balboa. You know, everything is Balboa. The best prize from person of the year is calling Balboa. Like actually, we call always Balboa to the things. Panquiaco is not a known character actually. It's more for indigenous, but this is what was interesting for me, not to take to the light this character that that we don't talk a lot. But actually, we don't talk a lot about the indigenous stories.
Yes, yeah, that's right. Did you know about Panquiaco yourself before you started the movie?
Yeah, I was very obsessed since I was adolescent with Panquiaco. Actually, I have one time in my life that I tried to make graffitis very bad, and my signature was Panquiaco.
That's cool. We need to see that.
No, they are awful. They are not more. Thanks God. But yeah, I was really obsessed, and actually, when I have I don't know when, but I was really young. I went to Mexico, and I was really surprised on how they call everything with names of indigenous names. I start to be more into this myth. And actually, the movie started in this way. I was interested in oral relics of Panquiaco, and then I start to meet Cebaldo or Fernando. I met Fernando first, I study with them, I live there. And in a way, the movie start to develop in the process of searching for this character.
Okay, okay. So when you said that Tebaldo is somehow Panquiaco and at the same time he's also Balboa, so what part of Tebaldo belongs to Balboa and what part belongs to Panquiaco? If you can split that, if it's even possible.
Yeah, I think maybe it's difficult to separate, because in a way I feel that in life we are a lot of things. Sometimes we are kind, but sometimes also we are evil. Sometimes we can be tender, but at the same time angry. And for me, this is maybe a way that I force myself to understand the world, no more in polarities, more in the diversity of things. I feel that Cebaldo is Panquiaco because he's from there. He's really linked with his roots in a way, but he's far. He didn't come back. Also, in a way, he go back there to these celebrations that are not more. There's his celebrations. No? I feel that also the figure of Balboa, it's really complex to say it's bad or good, or even the colonization. This is, I think, what I try to do with his character, and we try to do together, these contradictions that sometimes we think that can be together, but I think it's really normal in life to have this.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with that. And also the film is a film, it talks about an experience that many people who move out of the country, that people who emigrate somewhere else, this is somehow a shared experience, not only for the people of Panama. Of course, the topic you use mythology and history of Panama, but I think many people will feel the same as Tebaldo after watching this film. I myself, I'm from Spain, I live in Germany, so I somehow felt what he was feeling, like that you can't come back and it won't be the same when you go back. Is there a message you want people to get from this movie, or is there anything you want people who share this experience, you want them to know? Yeah.
In a way, I feel that you say this now, like you are from Spain, you live in Germany. Me too. I
Yes.
from Panama, but well, I was living for 5 years in a lot of places. And I ask myself why I'm not living there. It's because opportunities, it's always, I think this is like very typical discourse of migration opportunities,
Yes.
work, studies. I don't know, I ask myself all the time why I'm here. Even coming from my country that is summer all the year, full of nature and two oceans, what I'm doing in the north of France now. But I think it's I don't have answer. Even I did this movie for maybe look answer.
Yeah.
It's really complex why the human needs to move and find other things and disattach, but at the same time it's attached, no? And in a way, I think that sometimes we need to accept to live with that. It's not solution, because even if we try so hard to be from other place, we will not fit in a way, no?
Yeah.
And for me, maybe it's only a reflection of live with that. Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you a lot. We really love the movie, and we hope that the people who watch it will appreciate your work and will enjoy it, because it's a really good movie. Yeah.
Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy it in the what is I don't know what is the winter now because it's windy also, no?
Yeah, no, it's
I hope
really
you
bad.
enjoy in the windy of Germany.
Yes, in the cold Germany. Yes, we will, and hopefully we will be able to see the film in the cinemas soon.
Yeah, genial. Woo.
Yes. Okay, thank you a lot. Thank you for your time. We wish you
Thank
all the
you.
best.